We saw major improvements in computer vision, largely coming out of the self-driving car industry. We saw cost improvements on robotic hardware coming from things like 3D printing. And we saw some pioneering work from OpenAI on reinforcement learning. This was sort of before OpenAI was a household name, but we have friends there. And so we were sort of paying attention to what they were doing. And we saw all of these things and we said, this is what you need to get a robot out of a factory and into everyday life. Uh, Normally, the robots that we could sort of imagine at the time were things like a car building arm that costs, $500,000 and requires like specialized attendants watching over it all the time. And it's very expensive. It works in a setting where you know exactly what's coming. You don't have to deal with the sort of unpredictability of the real world. And you can pre-train it for exactly this very specific task. But in the real world, you need to be inexpensive. You need to be robust to the sort of changing demands of the real world. And, for our application, that means things like, your hand is different from my hand, is different from Renuka's hand, is different from anybody.